Well, everyone, welcome back. It's kind of like a holiday edition.
Holiday edition,
of
yep.
Explore. I can't believe it that we are just, we're counting down to Christmas.
Hard to believe. Here we are a couple weeks out. Unbelievable.
So if you don't know, this is our second interview, I believe, together here with Chris Whetzel of Weimer Ford. And I guess this is a great time to really talk about a new car is a great Christmas gift. I've never got a Christmas gift like that.
Right.
But I'd love one.
Yeah, you see the commercials on TV, and I'm like, who are these people, right?
That would be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. So much different than the last time we talked, because the last time we talked, we were in just such a crunch in the market. And not that we're out of the woods. The auto market is not out of the woods. And I'm not sure we will ever see the normal again. But we are in a lot better position than we were in the last time we talked. For example, everything that sets on our lot, 12 acres out here, is under MSRP this month. Now, the last time we talked, we were seeing dealers getting 5, 10, 15,000 over MSRP, and that was the norm of the market. But everything on our lot today is under MSRP.
So that's kind of the market finally correcting itself, because it was the used vehicles were, astronomical.
Yeah. And we knew the market would correct itself eventually. To what degree, we did not know. But we are seeing that now. Used, and it's kind of a double-edged sword, because yes, the new vehicle prices are coming down, but with that, the used vehicles are coming down too. So we're seeing just drastic drops in used car prices. So it kind of is a double-edged sword with that. But the market is correcting itself, trying to get back. Like I said, I don't know that we'll ever know normal again. It's going to be a new norm. But for us, it's good. December, Ford's not offering incentives, nothing major. Chevrolet as well. But we wanted to do something for the local people of our area and people outside the area, and do below MSRP on everything we have. Regardless of whether it has an incentive or not, we're going to make our own, I guess you could call it, Weimer incentives. So
I like that, the Weimer incentive. So you can come in and get a great vehicle for Christmas. I want to see, do you supply the ribbon and the bows like they do in the commercials?
We absolutely do. We have a bow, we have a ribbon. So if you're buying one for a Christmas gift, we will put the ribbon and bow on there for you and set it up. You can even surprise them here in our showroom. I did that 2 years ago.
Did you?
At Christmas time, we had a young lady, it was her first car, and we put it in the showroom, shined it up, and put the red bow on it, and she was so excited.
That'd be super sweet.
Hey, whatever we need to do, we'll do. That's for sure.
So you have a big event going on this evening. It's just another way that Weimer helps back with the community. Why don't you explain a little bit about
absolutely. Here in just a few hours, I'm going to go from sales manager to Santa Claus. And
the gray is starting to really get there now.
It's really getting there. I'm going to put on a fake beard to help out. But we each year host the Potomac Center. And the Potomac Center is an organization with foster children and foster parents. And we invite everyone in the Potomac Center. I think this year we're around 50-some kids. Wow. And we roll out the red carpet. We did it here in the showroom last year. This year we're going to do it at South Branch Inn. And so we lay out the red carpet. We have Santa Claus come and visit. We do full gifts for all the kids and a full meal, a really nice meal for the kids, and not just the kids, but their foster parents as well. And last year, when we got into this, it was really like, okay, kind of unknown territory for us. How are the kids going to take it? And I remember when I came out of the very room we're sitting in right now, and I turned the corner, there was so much of the kids' excitement and things when Santa Claus come out. And I did not hear one of the little ones behind me, and she yelled Santa Claus. I didn't hear her. But our general manager said, Chris, turn around. And when I turned around, here was this little girl with tears in her eyes.
Oh, my.
And she said, Santa. And she ran and jumped up in my arms. And she squeezed me. She said, I love you, Santa. And that was it. Like, I'm under the beard going, I'm ready to cry so much. And these are kids that, life's gave them a tough break. And for us, this is something we wanted to do to really give back. Last year, we did an angel tree. We asked people in the community to come in, sponsor kids. This year, we just took it all on. And so Kathy Harvey, just a great member of our staff, she went to Amazon, started ordering gifts like a month ago and wrapping gifts, and her daughter Taylor and a lot of our other staff that I have here. And tonight's going to be great. I mean, we're going to feed them really well. We're going to serve them, and I mean, it's going to be, like I said, the red carpet's going to be rolled out, and then Santa Claus is going to make his entrance, and we're going to just lavish them with gifts. So,
what is the age group in that?
Last year it was amazing because we saw them from toddler age basically up to teenagers.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so it was really amazing to see the dynamic there and the spread. I'm just, you start out and you say, okay, we're going to do something good for the community. By the end of the night, it was one of those things where it's like the kids did something for us. I mean, I know that's kind of cliche, but the kids really did something for us at the end of the night. And we left just like, we have to do this next year. And so we built on it. We took more kids. And so tonight, I'm excited about tonight. I'll leave here. We'll shut up around 6 o'clock. I'll put the Santa Claus outfit on. Going to go down to South Branch Inn. And it's going to be a good time.
That's going to be, it's going to be special for them. How many counties does that serve?
I'm not sure. I should be better prepared for that.
That's right.
The Potomac Center, I'm thinking at least probably, Hampshire Hardy, Mineral, probably Grant, Pendleton maybe. So I think it encompasses those people. I know with this year there was a lot of kids. And it really, tugs at my heartstrings because here we are at Christmas. I mean, you and I, we're going to celebrate with our families and all that. But there are all these kids out there that are not with their biological families. So.
But at this point, we thank you to the foster parents that take these kids into their home and do so much for them. And big props to Weimer for doing this. You've done this. Has it been a couple? I know like COVID put a halt on it, but wasn't it a year before COVID?
Yeah, we've done this for years. But what we did in the last 2 years was we really ramped it up. Like, we would give our facility, we would clear all the cars out of the showroom, give them free run of the showroom to have their own dinner.
Yeah.
And then last year, our new general manager, Gareth Hill, said, hey, wait a minute. Instead of just donating the showroom for an evening, how about we get involved? And let's provide gifts and let's do all these things. And so that's how we did it last year. This year, we're building on it. And so, we've done it for a number of years, but not in the capacity that we're doing it now. And so that's what I like about now. Now is amazing for me. And I got pressed in the service. I did not want to be Santa Claus, but I guess my girth makes me the most likely person to be.
Is that fattest or something? Isn't there a word for that where they automatically go to the fat guy to be Santa Claus?
I think so. And I'm not sure it's not, workplace cruelty, but I'll let that go because I love working here and I love the owners and the establishment. But no, it's a good time to see the kids' eyes light up. Of course, some of the teenagers, they're rolling their eyes. But when we lay 7, 8, 10, 12 gifts in their arms, it's different. But the little kids, when their eyes light up to see Santa, that's something. We even have a throne from way back from our previous owner. It's this hand-carved chair. This thing's amazing.
I think I've actually seen that
Did you
before.
see that?
It's
like 6 foot tall or so. So when I sit in that, it just really lends itself to kids really buy into it. And tonight we'll have that throne or whatever set up down there at South Branch Inn. And it's going to be a good night. And this is like our highlight of the year. Like, honestly, we sell cars. We do what we got to do. We have to run a business. But this is the kind of stuff that's near and dear to our owner's heart. Dave Weimer, Tyler Weimer, Austin Weimer. These guys are amazing. They give back. Every community we're in, we're 6 dealerships, and we're in a lot of communities. Every community we're in this year is going to do something like this.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So this is not just Moorfield. This is Kaiser. This is Cumberland. This is Morgantown. And that's what I like about the Weimer organization is that not only are they, they're business people, and thank God they are, because I have a job, and they're good at it, but they are also very community-minded. I can't tell you how many times that people have come in here, been down on their luck, or something's happened in their family, And I've watched the Weimer family give and give and give. So much goes on behind the scenes that you don't see. But these guys and their heart is 100% in this. I know Tyler was here last year. He'll be here tonight. And Dave was here last year, and Kristen, his lovely wife. And it's just amazing to see how much they give back to the communities we're in.
And one of the things that helps them do that is when people buy their vehicles locally.
Yeah.
Through any of the 6, like you said, the 6 shops that they have.
This is an unapologetic, plug for Doug's Sports Shop, but I have my best friend in the world. One of my best friends, Bill Kimball, runs Doug's Sports Shop. He's taken on after his dad passed away. And, he has everything pretty much that other sports stores have. And so I just shared a post for him the other day about buying local. We have so many good businesses here. I don't think people even realize. Before you make that trip, and I'm sure I'll be in Winchester before the holiday season's over, or Harrisonburg, but before you make that trip, JR, you know as well as I do, we have so many good outlets and shops and centers here.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And when you support those people, you're helping those kids, the parents. You're going to help my kid have a Christmas. And, we'll go and just throw out so much money in other cities and not even knowing those people.
Yeah.
Right here in our hometown, we have more than people would, I think, realize here in this area.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of different places to go and get things. So let's get back then to selling some vehicles.
Yeah.
Which is going to help, the Potomac Center and everything. So you've talked a little bit about how it's starting to change, with getting new vehicles in. Still not the best.
Nowhere close.
But a little bit better.
Better, and we'll take better, right? So last time we talked,
improvement's an improvement, right?
Yeah, and I appreciate you guys, you and your brother and what you're doing to help us local businesses get out there, because this is a big part of that, So we are better than we were at the last time we talked. The last time we talked, it was truly a crisis mode. Now, I'm not sitting on a lot of inventory now. But I do have inventory coming. I have 19 in transit right now. That's the best I've been in a long time.
Yeah.
Now, most of those
I
cars...
think when we were talking, it was like 5 maybe a time,
Yeah. There was a time when a local guy that I respect so much, Mr. Bosley, Mr. Jim Bosley from Old Fields, I respect him so much. He had actually pulled up at one point during when our lot was empty pretty much. And he said, hey, you want to rent me some space to put my hay bales? He's a local agriculture guy. And I was like, hey, we need to think about something to do with this lot. But it was that bad at some point. And I remember Rodney here at Chevrolet, same way. And so today Rodney got one whole load in, 8 cars. Oh, nice. It's been a long time since we've got the whole trailer. We used to have trailers pull up and you'd have 8 cars and all that good stuff. And Rodney just here in the doorway right now poking fun at us.
Yeah.
So Rodney got 8 cars today, and Dodge right now has, I think, over 20 brand new vehicles. That's the best we've had since COVID started.
Yeah.
So it's looking up. There's light at the end of the tunnel. And we appreciate our locals that have really just kind of hung in with us. I've had local people that said, listen, I can go to Harrisonburg and Winchester and get this car. I'm going to wait till you get it. And that means a lot to us because, again, we're the guys that are supporting Little League. We're the guys that's taking care of these kids at Christmas time. We're the guys that's sponsoring programs and local radio stations and things like that. And so, I appreciate all the local people that are doing that. And you've been an entrepreneur for years. You have been a business owner for years of not just one, but multi, different businesses. So you know as well as I do what it means when someone local stays local.
Yeah,
and
it
supports
helps.
that. Yeah, because I promise you, JR, as well as I do, it's not your. I promise you, there's nobody from Winchester, the car dealers, that are supporting Little League here in Moorfield.
Oh, no,
or Petersburg, or Franklin, or Romney. I promise you that. But you'll see our name in all these different areas, and so that's the big thing to me. And I guess born and raised, and here in Moorfield, I guess it's just like hometown proud kind of thing. And I just love to see our people stay local and buy. And I don't want you to stay local though because. Hey, well, I just owe it to them. We're going to give you the best buying experience. I will go head over heels to give you the best buying experience that you've ever had at a dealership, for sure.
And we have talked about it. COVID brought about new, ways that you can basically, it almost seems like you don't even have to come in to buy a vehicle if you know what you want.
Right. Right. Yeah. I mean, we're right now brokering a deal from out in the Midwest, and I will never see this customer. He will never see me. But we will set up delivery for him. We will have the vehicle in his driveway, and all at our expense. So, it's, our slogan is when others won't, Weimer will. And we stand behind that. We really do.
So I don't know a lot about cars or time periods. Has the 23s started coming out yet?
Yeah, we're starting to see some 23s. Rodney got the first ones over there at Weimer Buick GMC Chevrolet, and he got the first ones to hit the ground. I have some that's coming on the way, but we're starting to see some 23s come in. I have a bunch ordered. I know Dodge has a bunch ordered, and I'll say this. Dodge recently got allocations for some of those Hellcats. Now,
okay.
The Hellcat has been like one of the most popular vehicles on the market.
Yeah.
These things are pushing amazing horsepower, scary horsepower, like a grown man would hurt himself.
Yeah.
But we recently got allocations. I think we have 4 to 5 Hellcats coming in, and they'll be sought after from all over the nation. I have a Shelby GT Heritage. It's a 55-year anniversary car. It was patterned after the 1967 Shelby GT, and we have that coming in, or we have that in my showroom. And that vehicle, right now, we have people from California, Oregon, Texas.
Already tried.
Yeah. My deal is, though, I would discount it, and I will sell it for less than I could sell it out of state, or especially across country, because there's nothing better than seeing that Brittany blue GT Shelby 500 drive through Moorfield or Petersburg or Kaiser or Romney. I'm really pushing to see that thing stay local. And so we will discount and do what we got to do to help local people get in. But it's a limited run. It is 760 horsepower. Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. The 1967 was 320 horse. This is, like I said, 760 horse. It does 11.32 seconds in the quarter mile at 140 mile an hour.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy, right?
Yeah. So we won't tell any of the local police who buys that vehicle to protect them.
I think to protect the innocent, or maybe not so innocent. But, and there's another facet of what we do is, we serve the local police, law enforcement agencies. Recently, I sold to our sheriff in Pendleton County, who's doing a great job in Pendleton County. We just recently sold to the sheriff of Grant County. Moorfield, I think, town of Moorfield wastewater, town police. We're here to serve our community. And when we sell those cars, I promise you, we're dumping those cars at cost to help our fire agencies, our law enforcement, and all those. So just another service that the Weimers do to help out.
Was there anything on this shipment coming in, that 18 cars? Was there anything that stands out to you? Yeah,
so they recently got some elevations, GMC elevations. They got a couple of Trailblazers, things like that. Those are hot cars right now. This morning around 9 o'clock, I got a King Ranch. Now, King Ranches are hard to come by, and I have a navy blue King Ranch that is the top of the line for Ford. I mean, some people say the Platinum is, and officially the Platinum is above the King Ranch, but for me, the King Ranch has a saddle leather in it. It's got the King Ranch logo. This is a nice truck, and we have it here on our lot, and it won't be here for long. We'll have people out of state calling that'll be getting in a competition for it, but we do have it here, and I would love to sell it here in Moorfield, Petersburg, Romney, Kaiser, somewhere local. So
I'm happy to see that more cars are coming in. Used market, then.
All right.
I guess prices of the used vehicles are starting to come down a little bit now, because it was getting wild, out of control. What you were buying them for, as well as what people were selling them for.
Yeah, so the last time we talked, we were $4,200 on average high on every used vehicle than what the market was before COVID. I think the last time we talked, I'd recently taken in a Ford Raptor. I paid $4,000 more than the guy paid for the truck, and he had drove it 2 years. And so we are seeing that market correct itself. It is coming down to where used car prices are getting back to where they need to be. Painfully for us, because, we did buy some cars at the high price. and now the market has corrected itself, and we still have them. So that's kind of painful for us. We bought high, and we're going to have to sell a little lower. But it is what it is. I mean, we're not going to sell our cars above market price. Whatever the market price is, we're going to help you out. Like buying crab cakes from a restaurant, it's going to be market price, and this month it's going to be under market price. So, but yeah, that market is correcting itself. We're still high. We're trending a little high from what it was pre-COVID. But again, I'm not sure what our new norm will be. Maybe this is our new norm in America. I don't know. I wonder with gas prices, what's our new norm now?
Yeah.
I mean, when I graduated, 99 cents a gallon. Those days are far gone.
Yeah.
So every time it spikes up, it never comes back. But we will see what happens. But I do know this. In this month, our owner has challenged us. My general manager, Gareth Hill, my general sales manager, Dennis Dawson, has basically said to us, especially with local people, don't turn down a deal. Just whatever we need to do. Let's make our locals as happy as we can and get these people in cars. And I think the thing that got us was our general manager and our general sales manager are not from Moorfield. They got here a little bit late. They got to the Potomac Highlands here a little late, but they have really come to have an appreciation of our local area. These are guys that originally was from Baltimore and different areas, but they've really come to have an appreciation of what small town rural life is like.
It's nice. It's a nice life.
They're settling in. Now it hurt them a little bit, to not have the food choices and things at lunch, but they've really taken a liking to the local restaurants and all that, and they like the local community. And they really want to make sure that we're taking care of our local people. I can't stress that enough. It's the day of the internet. Every day I have people from other states. I mean, like I said, I just sent a Ford Raptor to California, Palm Springs, California, 2 weeks ago. So, I mean, the world's small now.
Yeah.
But we still have an emphasis for our local customers. If you're local, Moorfield, Petersburg, whatever, Romney, we're going to treat you as good as we can and give you the best deal we can. That's our promise to our local community, that's for sure.
So far doing an excellent job. I'm still in my Expedition, still love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually hauling with it today, I should say. And it's nice to be able to check something out here locally. I'm telling you, and one thing you got to think about is at $3.69, $3.79 a gallon for gas, when you're traveling outside the area to look for stuff, you're just blowing a lot of it in gas money.
You are. And if you're like me, not only are you going to pay that in gas money, but you're going to go out to eat. You're probably going to stop by the mall and shop. You're going to spend a few $100 extra while you're over there, if you're like me anyway. And at the end of the day, here's the deal. If you have an offer, I'm not saying don't shop around, because I don't think anybody should take their brain out and put it on a shelf somewhere, because money's tight these days. But if you have an offer from another dealer, bring it in. At least give your hometown dealer a shot. I'll take a shot. I just did that, I don't know, about 3 days ago. I did that, and we beat them by $1,500. And $1,500 might not be a lot to some other people, but to me, that's
a lot to me.
Yeah, and we also had, we have over 18 different lenders that we work with to get you the best interest rates we can. Had a person recently come in and said, hey, my bank offered me this. We beat it by 3 points.
What are your interest rates? What are you? I know it's all based on credit score and things like that. It is.
Yeah, it's based on credit score, credit history, and certainly we've seen the Feds, 3 times now, last year, bump rates. But we are still turning out some amazing rates. I just saw one come out 4.99 here the other day. That's a really good rate in the day we're in.
Yes.
Because the average rate, if you look at the market, the average rate is about 6.5% right now. And we just turned out a 4.99 for a customer, so 4.99. So, we have 18 different lenders, and we have people that are, our lenders are in competition. They want our business. Yes. Yeah. This is not a standalone financial institution that says, well, if you don't, take it or leave it. These are people that are saying, oh, not only am I bidding on this rate, but 17 of my competitors are. And so that's how we're able to turn out good rates. So.
Which, when a free marketplace is working, that is supposed to.
That's exactly right.
Supposed to help the customer some.
That's the way it's supposed to work
for that money.
Yeah, exactly. It's supposed to, if it works correctly, it's supposed to save us all some money.
Yeah. So, anything else that we have going on to look forward to in the next couple of months or two? New Year's.
I'm excited, and my general manager's not here today, and I hope I'm not premature on this, but they're already on our lot. So we are now a Jayco mobile camper, mobile home. I'm
wow.
not sure how we classify that. I'm more the car guy, but we are a Jayco camper dealer now.
Okay.
And we have 5 on the lot. I think when we're done by the next 20 days, we'll have 30. These are.
I'm like you. Is that considered an RV or that's
It's RV.
different?
I think that would have probably been. Thank you. I think that's the better term. And again, JR, I was in this one the other day. It's nicer than my house. I mean, it's unbelievable.
Some of them are
the
crazy.
appliances. Yeah. I mean, everything. They had a barnwood door, sliding door.
Oh.
Built in an RV. Are you kidding me? And so we are now a Jayco dealer. Okay. You're going to be seeing a lot of changes around here. We're going to have our own department that does that. And so we're excited about that coming, especially as summertime will come here in the springtime. We'll really start launching this out. But right now, you can stop by and get prices. You can tour them. We have them all set up to tour.
Yeah. What'd you say, 5 on the lot?
I think we have 5 on the lot.
Yeah,
ranging from towable kinds to, well, you have to have a big truck to tow the one. It's 30-some feet, but yeah, great.
So my brother did that during COVID.
Oh, yeah.
He was living in Chicago. Chicago got shut down totally.
Wow.
So they brought their RV and lived at my parents' place with their RV, and they loved going out. A lot of people love. That's just another form of getting away, going camping. You know, camping to me is in a hotel somewhere.
Yeah, me too. I want a hot shower at the end of the night. You know, I'm not about the tent anymore, I don't think, but
people love it.
They do. They really do. So we have that coming to the local area, so people doesn't have to travel, and we'll give you as great a deal here as you can get anywhere else. So
that's perfect. Okay, so Weimer doing big things, expanding a little bit.
Right.
Let me personally thank you for helping the kids tonight.
Oh, hey, no problem.
That's amazing. I mean,
and that's top down. That's our owner, Dave Weimer. That's his heart. Tyler, Austin, all these guys, Kristen, that's their heart. That's the Weimer organization's heart. Right.
And it touches so many kids.
Oh, I mean, so many.
I mean, so happy Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I almost said happy holidays. And I was like,
you can say Christmas to me. I'm good.
Merry Christmas.
Yep.
And Merry Christmas from Weimer to you all. Come down, check out the deals for now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Explore. Check it out. We'll be on all the Explore platforms. Have a great day.